She was excoriated on some fronts. But Gladys, one thing I like, she just brush it off. You know, she just brush it off and say, hey, I'm going to the Super Bowl, I'm performing, you know, because I want to bring style back to the Super Bowl. I said, hey, go ahead, Gladys. Furthermore, she's from that area. So it was like a home welcoming for her and everything, you know. So politics abound, just like everything else right now.
So does that mean your answer is you thought the game was worse?
Whoa. well,
And I'd love to hear some other.
I'll shut up. But all I'm going to say is that, you know, most people thought it would be a shootout because you got 2 of the 4 highest scoring teams in the league. But in a way, to me, it was kind of cool because the game was so tight throughout. You know, I mean.
Christian, is that how you feel?
Yeah, I like that. A lot of people complained that because they wanted a high-scoring game like the last 2 Super Bowls. But this one, the fact that it was a defensive battle and they were neck and neck the whole time, and 2 offenses that had no problems getting the ball down the field all season, all of a sudden were struggling to even get first downs. That was actually kind of exciting for me to watch. Halftime show, I think my perspective on it, of course, the politics of the NFL also continue. There's definitely the Kaepernick cloud. I definitely agree with that. But this whole debacle with Adam Levine taking off his shirt, that actually conjured up some controversy, I think, from the feminists that I saw on Twitter, because it was reminiscent of when Janet Jackson had her very famous accident. And some people said, well, it's bizarre that Adam Levine, he can, as part of the show, he can take his shirt off and fully expose himself.
But Janet can't.
But Janet Jackson can't. So
they got fined.
Well, that was the wardrobe malfunction, I guess. Yeah,
with Justin Timberlake.
That marred her. Her tip. Zed, do you have an opinion on this?
Well, you know, I'm one of those folks who watches it for the commercials.
Whoa, you one of those?
I'm one of those. So
that 20% crowd.
I don't have as much of a comment on the game, but I did really like the Microsoft commercial where they were talking about how they've made controllers for their video games so that disabled people can easily play them. And I felt like that was the positive way to tackle an issue like that, as opposed to what Gillette did, which kind of turned a lot of people off and made them feel judged. I mean, Microsoft could have made a commercial judging people for being able. You have able privilege or whatever. Instead, they focused on the group of people that they were whose lives they were trying to enhance. They were very empathetic, very sympathetic. I think everyone loved that commercial. Everyone I taught, it was a great commercial. So that's a good one to watch on YouTube if you missed it. So.
Okay, great. Well, let's take some questions from our viewers. Colin Rhodes, thanks so much for writing in. Will Democrats be as enthusiastic about ousting Northam, Fairfax, and Herring if it means Republicans will take their places? Who wants to answer this?
Well, that was Gregory's question. I think that at the very least, Democrats, like I said, are going to try to kind of tarnish the other side before they make a definitive decision.